Yo, what's up guys? Today I got another special one lined up for you guys. Let's see what's happening around the world with all the wars and climate change and everything going on. Let's check it out. See you guys in the video.
Blob larger than the size of Texas that was seen in the Atlantic Ocean. This was at the beginning of April, and they said that this was the result of a modeling error. Well, guess what's back? As of last week, April 25th, you're seeing this same blob reported in the same exact location. Take a look, it's back.
This is what we saw a couple of weeks ago, this strange anomaly that appeared over here deep in the southern Atlantic Ocean. Again, there's something else down here showing significant waves. Once again, we're going to step this forward 3 hours at a time, go up to 8 a.m. You can see the waves are still there, showing some sort of a disturbance, anywhere from 52 feet up to 63, 75 feet. We're going to step it forward another 3 hours, and you can see this is taking on a different shape. It's turning into what looks like a giant V, to where this last one back on the 9th stayed basically the same shape on its journey from the southern Atlantic Ocean up towards the southwest coast of Africa, remaining much like that the entire way. This thing here, as you're going to see, spans out a couple thousand miles.
So what could this be? This can't just be a modeling error. It's reoccurred now. It's happened twice. Will it happen again? Let me know in the comments.
Remember my last video? I spoke about the blob on the coast of South Africa. Now here you go guys. I basically downloaded this video so you guys can see what I was talking about. That's definitely not error or something. That is something moving underwater because that thing is huge. Let's check the rest. I have another one for you guys.
Even Louisiana could be in play at this point. A very unpredictable storm this is. The dragon has been released.
Apparently, Robert, more dragons to come.
The dragon has been released.
Could this anomaly have been something more? Start of Hurricane Barrel.
And apparently, Robert, more dragons to come.
Could they be dropping hints?
The dragon has been released.
Coincidentally, it is the year of the dragon. And just for fun, this is Beryl Crystal.
What do you guys think that is? Could it be an armada of aliens? That's what I like to think. But what do you guys think that is? That thing is huge. And how does it move like that? It reforms into one big thing and moves all the way around the coastline. And just after that happened, when the people spotted that blob, they said it was computer errors and all that. But how come it moves from one point to another point? And just after it happens, Cape Town had some bad, severe storms and everything happening. I'll make a video on that as soon as I can download those clips, or maybe in my next one. I got you guys.
You could have been that one person to save humanity, but you didn't take that chance, and you only worried about yourself and your life and your well-being, and then you're still gonna die alone, all alone with all this misery and fear. It's terrible. And you know, right now we still have this opportunity, we still have this chance. And regardless where you are, right now we can see that the climate crisis is the only enemy that we have today, and we have to use everything we can. Social media, while we still have the internet, because we don't know how long we will have it. Talk to our friends, neighbor, any kind of opportunity we have to share this information, any resources we have to share this information.
Climate change is a big issue. I don't think people realize that we are sitting with a major issue with climate change. And some of the scientists, they've been doing some research for years. And they saw this coming. This might be an old video, but this has been coming on for a very long time. And they can start to see the changes with the test and everything that they're doing, with what the monitors tell them. So you kind of have to be worried. And the part where she says, while we still have internet, I've got a video on here, a clip on here, which you guys are going to look at, where you do know that they've been cutting internet cables. Our internet runs in the ocean, our cables. And from what I heard and read is that our cables has been cut. Some of them has been cut. Don't know by what and why. I don't have the details regarding that, but I'll look into it. So that's what she says. While we still have internet, because you never know what these people are planning. I don't trust anything that they're doing, but everything they're doing it with an intention and with a plan. There's an agenda behind this whole thing. Let's get back to the video.
And we're all here to tell you the real situation with the climate so that you can understand once and for all that the situation humanity is in right now has never occurred in the planet's entire history.
I definitely have to go check out that full interview. Because if they're all sitting there and crying, it must be something major that they know. And obviously the news media is not going to tell us what's really happening around the world. As long as they can push their agendas and do these things that they are doing. Also, I'm going to make a clip on that also about some billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg, Oprah Winfrey. They are building underground bunkers for themselves. And everything has been happening since last year or the year before that. They started this excavation and doing all this. Why? People ask the question, why do all these billionaires just recently start doing this? And another thing is, a lot of CEOs of major corporations resigned. Come on. Add one by one, you should get an answer. But I'll definitely look into that and see what is really happening. It's difficult, because they keep everything they keep a secret. So I don't know if it's something to do with climate change or some big agenda that's going to happen, or fake alien invasion or whatever. There's a lot of stories and theories, but it's not. All we can do is just do our research.
A 200 million man army marching across the earth? Well, it's happening, and the Bible prophesied it. This 200 million man army would walk across a recently dried up Euphrates River, which the Bible also prophesies about, which is happening right now. The crazy part of this prophecy is not only is the Euphrates River drying up, but never before in history has there been a 200 million man army until now. For the first time ever, China and Russia have formed a military alliance. With both of these prophecies coming to pass, we now know more than ever before that we are living in the end times. If you believe that we're living in the end times and that Jesus is coming soon, subscribe or follow now.
You see, that's weird. Does that look normal to you in any way? I must find out where that clip is from. But I think that's Mexico, if I'm correct. But that doesn't look normal. Oh my God, that is bad. And what makes it so much worse is the sound. That sound just gave me the creeps in that video. I'm not sure if there's copyright strike on that song, but on that, yeah. But let's see.
Vamos a estar levantando el piso. Se va a levantar más, ¿no? Mira. Dicen que se esperaba uno más fuerte.
There you go. Now you have to get that contractor out to come fix those walkways. And that builder has been busy building that house. And you might as well knock that wall down and just start from scratch again.
And we do begin with breaking news because we have a 7.0 magnitude earthquake that has just hit Northern California. So we have meteorologist David Bigger here now to explain a little bit more about what's happening.
Yeah, Kathy, let me show you where this happened. This actually happened off the coastline of Northern California. For a little bit of reference here, you have Redding right here, San Francisco down to the south. And so this was off the coastline. This is a 7.0 earthquake. Now, this has actually triggered a tsunami warning for parts of the California coastline, mainly extending from San Francisco up to the Oregon border. A 7.0 is exceptionally rare, considering that across the entire world, we typically average only about 18 of these a year. So for California, relatively rare. But this is the 7.0 off the coastline. We're continuing to monitor this, and obviously the Tsunami Warning Center is evaluating whether or not additional areas need to be added to the watch or advisories. But we'll have the latest, Kathy, for you as we get it. I'll send it back to you.
2024 is going to be very chaotic. It's going to be weird. There's some weird movies coming out. How many guys saw the recent movie Leave the World Behind? Anybody saw that movie there? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know all these. Am I watching a movie, or is this a documentary realistic thing? And then I'm seeing Mark Zuckerberg just spent $100 million building a house in Hawaii with a nuclear bunker. What does he know that the rest of the world doesn't know about? Talk about the timing. Oh! Accidentally, coincidentally, a week after that movie comes out, a new movie comes out. What's the name of that movie? Civil War. Leave the world behind. Our power grid in America hasn't been updated. 75% of it hasn't been updated in 50 years. And you're kind of talking about that. Then you're pitting whites against blacks. There's a line in the movie that says, Dad, you know if something goes down, we can't trust these white people. I know that's something both you and Mom agree on. Why do you put that line in the movie, Barack? And you were helping with the script. Why would you put that in the movie? Why would you put that in the movie? Barack, weren't you the same guy that gave a talk at the DNC in 2004 about bringing people together? What happened to that guy?
There's an earthquake.
Пресс-релиз Белого дома станет реальностью. Под угрозой без малого все европейские столицы. Если наши ракеты встанут в Калининграде, Берлин, Варшава, все Прибалты, Париж, Бухарест, Прага. Конечно, американские базы в Германии. Гармии-Шпартенкирхен, казармы Патча, Шпангдалем, Рамштайн. Особое внимание Британии, нашему традиционному врагу, так как против нее будет работать значительная часть Северного флота. Под удар Вашингтон ставит не только Лондон, но и Манчестер, Бирмингем, крупнейшую военно-морскую базу Девонпорт, Клайд в Шотландии, где король хранит ядерные ракеты Трайдент, Портсмут и Чатамскую верфь в графстве Кент. Британия в самом уязвимом положении. В принципе, достаточно 3 ракет, и эта цивилизация рухнет.
This is everything that happened on the news today, but it's going to be simplified in 60 seconds. Scientists just discovered a massive ocean that's beneath the Earth's surface, bigger than all the seas above land. They were recording waves, and they found out that the waves were being recorded under the surface too, which is how they found this ocean. There's a whole video on my page if you want to go look. Scientists finally just revealed what the bizarre mermaid that was discovered in 1906 actually is. So this artifact was found obviously in 1906, and nobody's been able to figure out what it actually is, but it was told to be a mermaid. They just found out that it's actually different pieces of different animals just conjuncted together, and so they're going to do some scanning and see what all animals are put in together to make this mermaid. It's fake. Scientists explain why you can't ever see stars outside a plane window while you're flying. There's 2 reasons why you can't see stars while you're on a plane. One of them is because of light pollution under you, and the other is because the moon is too bright. There's a lot of news today about scientists, but scientists are concerned that California's supervolcano might erupt due to over 2,000 earthquakes in recent years. A lot of these earthquakes haven't been big enough for you to actually feel them, but there's a whole video on my page about this if you want to go look. Scientists created a device that lets you play back your dreams. This one's really cool. Basically, it'll record your sleep, and then whenever you wake up, you can watch your dreams like a movie. Self-checkout machines across the US are reportedly beginning to ask for tips. A lot of people are upset about this because why would a self-checkout machine do that if you're the one doing the work? I do these daily roundups every single day, so make sure you add me and come back to me tomorrow.
Putin threatens Trump. Russia responds after promise of help to Ukraine. Vladimir Putin has just made a bombshell statement about Donald Trump, suggesting that he may not be safe. This comes right after Trump claimed he would help Ukraine in the conflict. Could this be a veiled threat? In a controversial interview, Vladimir Putin mentioned that Donald Trump, the elected president of the U.S., had faced assassination attempts and that his security remains at risk. What's most intriguing is that this statement came right after Trump publicly announced plans to support Ukraine in negotiations against Russia. Could Putin's words have been just a casual remark, or was it a message laced with threat? Rumors suggest that the Kremlin was displeased with Trump's statement and that this could escalate tensions between the 2 countries. The situation is further complicated by the leak of supposed conversations from Russia's security department, which are said to have been exposed on the deep web. These details are so explosive that they can't be published here. To receive this information, follow me and comment with audio.
That's another one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one.